I'm Dr. Rachel. Everybody is interested in healthy living and losing weight. We got all these diets. You see one diet on TV, then the next on Instagram, then the next on Facebook, and you're trying to figure out what diet is going to be right for you. Well, I am here to kind of quick and dirty narrow it down to give some help. So, of course, anytime you start any organized program like a diet, you certainly want to talk to your physician first and make sure that it's okay. But one thing I want to make sure that you understand is that you want to pick a program that can be maintained, okay? Because this needs to be a lifestyle switch. I encourage all my patients that, yes, it's a diet. Yes, we're going to lose some weight, but I want it to be maintainable. I don't want this to be something that you are starving to the point where you can barely do it. You're just bludgeoning yourself every day, because it's not going to work. Studies show that if you are basically holding yourself back in any way like that, you're going to bounce right back. You've been hearing a lot about it probably. It's called the ketogenic diet. I love the ketogenic diet. I think of it more as like a modified Atkins diet, a modified protein diet. But what you're doing is you're fueling up on healthy fats. So you're eating things like nuts, avocados, coconuts, all of the things that have these really healthy fats that we need to survive. And what you're actually doing is you're teaching your body to, instead of burning sugar, you're going to use those fats, and it's going to actually call on your fat stores and actually help you to lose weight pretty fast. So this is for people who really like to eat. This is you. You got time during your day to munch. You know, you're sitting at your desk. You can actually be away from people. You're munching all day long. You like to eat food. You like to feel yourself chewing. Ketogenic diet would be perfect for you, because it's one of those diets where more is in fact more. Intermittent fasting. And basically what it does is it says that during certain times of the week, you are, in a sense, fasting, meaning you're not really consuming many calories at all. The 5-2 diet basically says 5 days a week, you're eating kind of a healthy meal. You can cheat a little bit. And then 2 days a week, you are fasting. But one way that I also enjoy teaching people about is this way where we're just doing eating in intervals. So really you need anywhere from 8 to 12 hours of fasting to have the health benefits. If you have 8 to 12 hours, what you're actually doing is burning up all the sugar that you might have eaten. And now, after 8 to 12 hours, all that sugar has been burned up as a fuel source. And now they're calling on your fat stores to fuel the rest. And that's how you lose weight very quickly. So here's what I do. My strategy is 11 to 7. I'll eat during those periods of time, and I won't eat when it's not time for me to eat. This is your profile. You are a traveler. You're barely at home. You're always eating out. You're always on the go. You really don't have much control over your food options. So for you, I am going to recommend something simple like Weight Watchers. Now, I'm not getting a paid spokesperson by Weight Watchers by any means, but one thing that Weight Watchers does a really good job at is it teaches you how to eat based off of this point system they have. Now, it's using calorie restrictions, which is, kind of an old school way of dealing with weight loss, but it works. And then if you follow it, you can actually use that information wherever you go. When you're on the road and there's only fast food available, you can actually learn which items off of that menu would be the one for you. And another thing I like about Weight Watchers is they have an app and makes it pretty free.